With us here in the studio is Engineer Abdullah bin Hussain Al Mujaini, head of Rabab Harweel Integrated Project. Engineer Abdullah, welcome to the Oman television studios.
Thank you.
Now let us question you about the project. The project is worth more than $4 billion US. Are we witnessing a comprehensive scheme in the oil and gas production in Rabab Harweel?
Yes, it is in fact a very comprehensive project from both sides, the upstream side as well as the downstream side of the project. As you have mentioned in your report, in terms of upstream, this project is integrated with existing Harweel 2AB facilities, where we recycle gas to produce more oil to sustain oil production for the nation. In terms of downstream, this project will produce as well gas, which is going to serve a lot of downstream industry. For example, this gas will be used for an existing or being built LPG plant by Oman Gas Company, as well as supply additional oil and condensate production to the nation to add value in terms of economical growth to the nation.
Now the project has reached further stages in construction. What about job and training opportunities for the Omani national cadres?
I think if we talk about training, we have to speak about three parts of the training. I mean, PDO is a well-known company for being very committed in terms of training its staff as well as contractor and serving the nation to train more people to be a workforce for the country. If you talk about these three elements, if you talk about PDO staff, we have a very comprehensive training program as part of our RHIP project from the initial phases of the project. I mean, during feasibility, concept phase, feed, as well as during detailed design of the project. We had people who come on the project, had training. Some of them left the project to serve the company in other fields or other units. Some of them continued with us during design phase and construction phase, and now they are really a very efficient, very constructive and productive workforce for the nation. We have a number of them who were trained throughout the project. Now, when it comes to contractors training, it is a mandate as part of our contractual terms. It's a mandate on all the contractors to take young Omanis to train them and develop them further. For example, in the EP phase of the project, we had a number of young Omanis. We also, as PDO staff, we used to look after their training, and we have a number of them now. They are working in the construction phase of the project, and some of them, they're going to move to the commissioning phase of the project. So PDO is committed in terms of training not only PDO staff, but as well as make sure that we make use of those international contractors to make to develop our young Omani people in different fields, not only in engineering. We have a number of people who work on procurement, project services, and other parts of the industry. The third part of training, the third element of training is part of PDO vision to serve the nation. We had, as part of Rabab Harweel project, we had 200 welders who are trained as per international standards. Those who passed the course, they were recruited by the construction contractor, and now they are really one of the very good, very talented welders working at site. And this type of training really help in sustainability. Those people I mean, these are technical training, which in terms of continuity and getting more jobs and new jobs in the future. So this is in terms of training. In terms of jobs opportunities, as you mentioned in your report, this is a very massive project in terms of quantities of material being used and the size of the project. So at peak of the project, we had almost 8,000 people working on the project. And as I said, it's a mandate to Omanize, it's a mandate to train young Omanis as part of this project. So it's a great opportunity to train people and to create jobs in the market.
Now, what about the other phases and the future phases of the project? Are we going to witness any expansion phases in the future?
Well, the project is ready to receive any further nearby fields. PDO always committed to work in terms of exploration, to produce, to look for more development, more opportunities. So the facilities are ready to take and accommodate more fields in that area, or nearby area. Also, there's in terms of future project, there is one down the line. We'll have one compression project coming for RHIP, as well as continuity of hooking up more wells as we produce to compensate more oil and more gas to the country.
Yeah, Engineer Abdullah, if you can just elaborate on how this project is going to assist the country in the diversification plans of national economy and also the Vision 2040.
Actually, this project, the good thing about RHIP is a gas and oil project. And when you talk about the gas, you take the gas part of the project, as I have mentioned earlier, gas is going to be really an asset to the nation in terms of diversity, because it's going to help to develop further downstream industries, okay, in terms of petrochemicals as well as gas plants or gas facilities, for example, LPG, as I mentioned. In terms of oil, it will add oil and condensate. It will add more revenue to the overall country economy to develop further. And also it gives an image that we have more fields coming in Oman. So we are developing every now and then. We hear about new fields being discovered, new fields being developed in Oman. This also gives an image about our country.
Engineer Abdullah, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you very much.
This was Engineer Abdullah bin Hussain Al Mujaini, head of the Rabab Harweel Integrated Project.